Well, I actually didn't expect to be doing any more videos on this. Mainly because when I had loaded this up, there wasn't any more things for me to do. I'm like almost at 35, and that's where the main story quest takes place. But apparently, this unlocked by itself today. I've also heard rumors of some kind of a tower that's in this game. I have yet to seen said tower, so I have no idea. I'm also kind of really frustrated too because I've been trying to re-download stuff to this PS4 because, as most people probably heard a million times, my other main PS4 that I had for 3 years actually corrupted on me due to Sony's recent update. The 800 update is what screwed up my system. It's also screwed up some games that I have. I'm gonna take my mic off, so it's cold in my house and I need to put on this jacket. It's gonna take me a little bit to do that. Let's see here. Trying to put it on. Okay. What is YouTube doing? It's like verify. Verify it's me for what? For my password? I don't understand why they do this. I was literally in the middle of doing a video here, and I went to refresh my YouTube tab, and it's like, make sure it's you. They didn't send anything to my phone. Oh wait, now it went. Hold on a minute. 68. It's like they send you a number and you have to click it. That was weird. It's never made me do that before. It's like, check to verify if it's you, and they sent me a code on my phone and it had a series of numbers and that were circled, and it basically told me to tap the circle that was on my screen on my laptop. Oh my god. It's never asked me to do that. I wonder what's going on. Normally when a company asks you to verify, either it means that you haven't signed in a long time, because I never sign out on my laptop. I have myself permanently signed into YouTube. Even on my phone too. Even on the PS4 when I upload videos, I have it always set to link to my account automatically, so I never sign out at all. So maybe because I haven't, it thinks that it's just stuck logged in. Yeah, I've never had it do that. Basically what I was saying before I cut myself off, because I do that, blame my ADHD. I noticed that when I'm trying to install all of my games on my PS4, it's acting as if though I don't have enough memory, which is kind of funny because on my old system before it corrupted, I have a bunch of PS4 games. I have so many games. I think I have like 36 PS4 games. And that's not including all the fucking DLC that goes to said games. But I have like 36. And on my old one, I had all of those installed. I had all those games, and I still had over 100 and something gigabytes worth of space. And on this current one that I have, I haven't even reinstalled. I think I installed all my games, but haven't like created save files for two of them. I think it's Final Fantasy 12 and Spirit of Sonata. I have not started over because fuck. And it's already telling me that I don't got enough memory. It's only telling me that I have like 85.6 gigabytes worth of memory, when before on my old PS4 I had like 100 and something. I had 794 point something gigabytes that was used, and that was including all of my screenshots. I had like a fuck ton of screenshots on my old PS4. I think I had something like over 1,000 screenshots. And it's kind of funny that this one's acting like it's low on memory, and I don't even have half the amount of shit on it like I did on my other one. So chances are I'm probably going to have to delete some games permanently to free up space. So I re-downloaded Hypervoid and then Journey. I'm also trying to re-download both of my Star Ocean, Faithlessness, and Integrity. and then Star Ocean: The Last Hope, and that's what's taken up the most memory. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So it sucks having to still start over on everything. I haven't really fully recovered. That's why you mostly only ever see me play this game, because this is the only game where my data remained the same. I did not lose anything for this game, and that's because it's uploaded to MiHoYo's server. It's also an online game, so all of my progress is saved to their servers. I didn't lose anything. All I had to do was re-download the game again, but the actual save file and everything I've done was fine. And I kind of wish that, like, we're in the year 2021 and we can't even create simple ways for people to save their data unless they make them pay money for, like, PS Plus. And I feel like that's bullshit. You should have a feature in your game. I don't care what game it is. All games need a feature where it says upload save file to an online server and it saves it. That way if you lose the game, you could just start it up and say download data and it'll download your save file the way you left it. How fucking hard is that? Don't get me wrong, there are some games that already do that. I was able to save a few games because of that feature, but not all of them. I think Dead or Alive 5 Last Round did that. It connected to the server and downloaded my old PS3 save file with my 794 hours, but I never played my PS3 version, which was actually called Ultimate. It was an upgrade downloaded thing for Ultimate. And I haven't played the PS3 one since like 2014, before I sold it. So it was able to go back that far and pull that data back, so my stuff for LR is not the same. I still have to redo like command trainings, which I don't care to do anyway, but I was able to save some of my data, put it this way. I'm just not having a great time. But I loaded this game up and they unlocked this chapter here. The Alatus chapter, is that how you say that? So I actually knew about this. Xiao had been announced, but there's some people who were not interested in him at all. I have a friend who said that Xiao was a boring character. They also have this lantern right shit that's going on. I'm kind of confused a little bit though. I think, what did I hit? I hit the stand by me one. So it says, reach the glow of 1,000 lanterns, level of festive fever, for an opportunity to spend 1,000 peace talismans and invite a character to join your party. I think that's what those are at the top. These are the peace talismans. So apparently if you spend 1,000 of these, you can get a character to join you. I don't know if they join you as in you get that character permanently, or if it's like a timed event. That's not actually said. It's not clarified, so I don't know. Jade talisman that can be obtained during lantern raid. The people of Liyue believe that these talismans can bring and defend peace. You might be able to exchange these for some things during lantern raid, obtained by completing the theater challenge quest. So that's what they added, the theater basically it's a tower in this game that I haven't heard about until I only saw it because I have a friend called Lu Bu Fengxing. I saw his video where he was playing as Venti or something. Him and his friends play this a lot, so so Lu Bu Sama was playing this, and that's how I knew about this theater. I don't even know, it's like Mechanis. It's like a tower, but yet it's saying that it's a quest. I have no idea. These are the characters you can get. Fortunately, I already have 3 of these characters. I have Shanling, I have Xinyan, who I don't care and don't like. I have Xiangyun, who's my favorite. I like Xingqiu, but I don't have him. I don't have Beidou, and I don't have Ningguang. So these are the only 3 I don't got. I don't really care for Beidou much. Ningguang is okay to look at, but I don't really care for her either. So I'm probably going to ask for Xingqiu. I also like how people keep shipping him with Changyin, which is funny because he's side by side with him right here. I've seen shipping fan art of these 2, which is funny because they're both boys. People need to stop that. Anyway, so this is what it is, a butterfly's dream. So when that showed up on my screen when I first signed in, I was like, the fuck is that? So the master of Stars' deception. You discover some helichurls near Wangshu Inn that are giving off dark energy, just as an adeptus who calls himself Star Snatcher is performing some exorcist arts nearby. So yeah, so it's basically we think that Chow is like controlling them, because that's what that thing is in the distance on my right. You see that thing that's covered in darkness? Do I attack them? They look like they're covered with the dark energy from the Yaksha. That black and green.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilichurls over there?
Man, Lumen has that look on her face like, I haven't slept. I didn't either. I did not sleep well at all last night. Went to sleep about 9:30, almost 10 at night. Woke up at 2:30 this morning and could not fall asleep till 6 this morning, just to get back up about 8:30. And I still felt tired and could not sleep well at all. My bladder disease often causes my kidneys to hurt, so my back was hurting too. And then it was hot as shit, so... They do give off a sinister energy. They seem unusually agitated. Sinister.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilichurls before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different.
You know what I never noticed about Paimon? If you freeze frame this video, if you hit the pause button right now, she has stars in her eyes. And I don't mean that as a metaphor. Like, her eyes. She actually has stars in them. I never noticed that ever. I always thought it was just like a solid color, but I'm staring at it and I can see the white little dots with the blue dot. Like her eyes look like her scarf. What the fuck? Literally, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen her this close before either, but what the hell?
Uh-oh.
Oh, see what I mean?
This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. The guests are in great danger.
Lumen has that look on her face like, I don't care about anything. Also, when her eyes blink, why does her irises shrink and then get bigger? See, when she blinks, like her irises get big and then they shrink back down. Like when she's blinking, her eyes get big and small. That is disturbing. Like if you freeze frame it, when she blinks, right as soon as she's opening her eyes, if you hit the pause button, you can see that her irises are much bigger than they are than when her eyes are open. What the fuck is that?
Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
How about no? Also, where are the feathers on Lumen's hair actually attached to? That is one thing I've never understood. Like, I know they're trying to make her look like her brother. Because Ether has the earring, right, on his left ear that has the 2 feathers. So they try to make her match him by putting just 2 feathers in her ear, in her hair. But why didn't they give her an earring also? Not like I care, but... That's what some people don't understand about this game. I guess when it was in the beta state, Lumen never existed. The story was supposed to revolve around Ether. Him looking for something else. But people bitched that they wanted a female protagonist, so they made her. And I guess they made her based off of his design, which is funny. That's why they're polar opposites. That's why he's all in black and she's all in white. Which is kind of funny to me too, because they said that canon, the actual true story, Lumen is supposed to be the evil one. But I think Ether looks more better evil than he does good. He looks better evil in my opinion. I just can't see him the same way otherwise. Screw them. Screw them right now. I put on my jacket because I was cold and now I feel like I'm getting hot. Watch Xiao be like, what the hell are you doing?
These super evil hilichurls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too.
Really? Didn't seem different to me at all. They seem really fucking easy. It seems like every other one I've ever fought. But then again, I think it's because Shanling has a special attack against them. Because she's the only character I have that can defeat hilichurls that fast. I don't have any other character that can do that.
Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
That looks like the crest thing that I've seen Child hold before. It looks like a fucking paper shinigami almost.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the Hilichurls.
Looked like he was using some kind of Adeptus art.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears.
The Yaksha mask, but what the fuck is it exactly? Because they kind of make it seem like Rex Lapis, who's actually Zhongli, has also worn that mask, and they never elaborated on it. Also, why is there just darkness behind me? Do you see it near her breasts? Am I going to be attacked in a cutscene again? Because this has happened before. It's happened to a lot of people too, where you're talking to Paimon. It happened in the Razor quest. That's where it first starts. You'll talk on the Razor, and then you just get hit out of the cutscene.
But the magic he was using seemed even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Is it just me, or does she always try to talk with a cutesy voice? I think they might have redesigned her, because I don't remember her ever having stars in her eyes like that. Either she's always been like that and I just never noticed, but even in her artwork, I've never seen that. Also, like how her scarf is going through her body, but okay. Oh. Huh? That dark energy is just there. Her lantern fiber. I noticed by picking up the mints, I've been getting a lantern fiber and I never used it before. Hello?
Hello! Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't. Wait. Who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We are following the trail of the Adepti. We're just travelers passing by. Well, we were just passing by. Trail of the... Yeah, we're looking for Xiao, I guess, aren't we?
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
I'm not your sidekick, it's the other way around.
Then it is right that our paths coincide. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply.
I like how he says 1-2 when the text says I too. That's the one thing I had was bitching about in my other videos. What I was trying to say at the beginning of this is I have recorded 3 videos prior to this. It was parts 33, 34, and 35, which I'm still trying to upload, but my PS4 is on crack. And I didn't think I was going to have to do any more videos. I was trying to wait till I get to rank 35, because that's where the main story mission takes place, where you go find Ning Guang and you have to defeat, like, this tentacle monster. But, like, I just loaded it up today and this chapter was unlocked. So I was like, well, guess I'll do a video.
The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. Though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
This guy seems like he's a joke.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
Paimon has the look on her face like she's super high.
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
You know the moon is in the stars, so you're kind of wrong.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
What am I supposed to do? Talk to the followers, okay.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine.
No.
I believe that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me about the Master of Stars.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it.
I bet you're actually wrong, so I thought the only true Adeptus was fucking Xiao, not this guy.
Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mist flower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it.
You sound like you don't mean that, guy. You sound like you don't mean that at all.
Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
That's up to you to decide, dude. I can't decide that for you.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
I don't know what any of the words you say mean, but okay.
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Okay.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose.
Lady, you look like you're gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, are you believers too?
No.
After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day.
Oh, poor you. I can understand that, actually. Shouldn't joke about that, that's not funny.
But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it.
Burning images of him and throwing them in the ocean almost seems like you're trying to get rid of your memories of him. Like, if you burn an image of somebody, it sounds like you don't want to remember them. Lady, what you're doing seems wrong.
I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
That made no sense. You gave the money for your marriage to him to hope to get your fiancé back, but if you got your fiancé back, you wouldn't need the money anyway? You almost make it seem like you wouldn't want to marry him, but I understand that she's saying her fiancé is more worth her. He means more to her than money, I get that. But what are you going to do if you're actually going to marry him then, if you gave the money away? Seems like you are not striking two birds with one stone, my dear.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wu Liang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
No.
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Then again, if your fiance leaves you, obviously they don't want to come back, and they obviously must have left you for a reason. So praying to somebody that they will come back actually is defeating the fucking purpose of just talking to them yourselves to ask them what the problem is. Like, why can't people just sit down and talk their problems out? Why do you gotta be like that?
Indeed. You
He
are
agrees.
Perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Of course I am. I'm precognizant. What the fuck do you want?
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Why are you causing heliotrills to have dark energy?
Oh? You need but ask.
Go on, take it off, let me see. Why do you wear a mask then?
One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. one reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
I want to know where my sibling is. I want power rivaling that of gods. I want to know where my sibling is.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish.
Yaks, my brother's evil as shit.
So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant, but first, one must see some proof of your faith.
Man, he seems like he's fake.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means he wants money. What do you think the other three literally just said? In order for him to help them, they had to give him something.
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
I don't need you to find my brother, douchebag. I can find him on my own.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants some more. I think he wants us to sweeten the deal.
Oh, that's right! Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us.
I like how Lumen is hover-handing herself. Her hand is not actually on her head. She's hover-handing herself. What the fuck?
You don't even have a vision.
I don't think people put visions up for sale. I do have a vision. It's fucking Animo and Geo, you idiot.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food. Can we?
No one who shares your values, for sure.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work.
Oh my god, Paimon, what the ever-living shit.
Why don't we head over to Wanwan Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
I feel like that's a thing for what the fuck. I'll be back, maybe. Ah! Ah! I want this succulent fruit. What is she looking at? What? She looked up in the sky and made me lose my mind. Okay. Actually, the place they want me to go to seems actually pretty far away. Every time you pick up a mint, you get a lantern fiber. That's the only thing I've been picking up that's been given it to me. Or actually, I take that back, as I just got one just now from that mushroom. So what, you just pick up anything and you get it? Why does she keep looking up? What are you looking at? What? Oh my god. She keeps looking up like she sees something, and I look and I don't see anything. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, the place I'm having to go to seems really far away. Oh man, it's probably a place I'm gonna have to teleport to. Oh yeah, it's all the way in town? Son of a bitch. I was gonna say I wish she would have said that, but she did. She said the name of the restaurant, but I didn't know what she meant. It's probably that one restaurant that I go to all the time. I don't pay attention to names, so... Yeah, it sucks I put my jacket on because I was cold. And now I feel like I'm getting hot. And it's kind of annoying to have to take it off and put it back on because I have to take up my mic all the way off my shirt. What is the shadow? What is the shadow? What? 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 Okay, it's the mountain. It's fine. I don't know why what I was freaking out about. Okay. Man, this looks like a tiny hallway to get murdered in right here. Yeah, you could totally get killed right here and nobody would ever know. Oh my god. I heard that wrong. It almost sounded like she said, "So, are you water?" Oh, he's there, look.
So, you'd like a copy of Yakshas the Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
We're gonna hear that he's actually a fake, because I could tell he is. The actual true Yaksha Adeptus is fucking Shao.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Coincidence or adeptidence? I like how Lumen has this look on her face like she's super angry. Like, what is with her today? Oh, poor Lumen. She's like, well, my brother's an evil asshole and people keep shipping me with fucking child, so what do you want? I understand. Believe me. After all, I see myself in you, which is why I chose you.
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yakshas the Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Perhaps he's a narcissist. I always found him fishy, to be honest with you.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
Why would an Adeptus want people to pay him more? He's a charlatan, if you ask me. His mask is so... Why would he want money if he's supposed to be that way? Because we've met Adeptuses before. And we've met fucking straight up gods. Like Venti is the animal god. He never asked me for shit. Zhongli is also the Geo Archon, and he never asked me for anything either. And not only that, he didn't have any money himself. If anything, Zhongli was the one who needed money. So why would this guy need money?
Huh. That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone.
Exactly. Now do you see my point? What about the old lady? Apparently, Lady Ping or whatever her name is. Apparently, she's actually a playable character, and I find that fucking absolutely absurd. I've seen menus where the old lady that you go into the teapot for to look for the bell that Zhongli gave her, apparently she's an Adeptus and she's also a player character, and I feel like that's a lie. But maybe it isn't.
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Yeah, like if he starts saying shit from the book, then we'll know he's a fucking idiot. You know who knows about books? Xingchua. Why can't I just find him and ask him?
Are you buying or not?
Shut up. Watch her say it's the last copy.
We have a copy of Yakshas the Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Oh, actually, I just sold my last copy.
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Oh. But I'm pretty sure I already had it. I'm pretty sure I already have it. Oh no, I don't. It's just in my face. Where did it come from?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
Man, Lumen has this look on her face like, I don't want to be here. So supposedly I've seen like 2 different designs for Lumen. One that puts her in black and red, like the blue is red and the white is black. And I've seen one that was completely redone that is like an evil version that's actually supposed to be official artwork that they're going to use in the game where you get to fight your twin. And it looks really neat. I don't know if they're really going to use that though. It could have just been fan art for all I know.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large.
I know his voice
As
anywhere.
slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
I like this fucking Wind Waker-esque style of storytelling. I told you the true Yakshas shall. God fucking damn it. But what does Venti have to do?
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Lila.
Yeah, but we never met the other 4 because 3 of them died, 1 disappeared. The only one we've ever met is Xiao. The blue one with the horns, I swear to God, that looked like Ganyu. The fuck?
Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
Yes, that there's only one true Yaksha. About demons, about the soul surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy?
No.
No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Karma. Demons.
The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilichurls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Lumen nodded her head, so I'm gonna say yes. About karma.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all their years of protecting Lila, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Nothing else I can think of.
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points.
Okay.
So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilichurls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right?
Right.
Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
So we're playing detective now, are we?
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism techniques seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure.
I can tell you already, though. That's what's annoying about this. We have already met Xiao. Me and Paimon have met him. He only dons the iconic fucking horn Yaksha mask, as where that guy's mask was completely different. If you looked at the design on it, especially in the design on the story of the artwork that we just fucking, that Zhongli read to us, it is a very, very distinctive mask. Who we've already seen wear it. What does that tell you? What, are people just that stupid?
Alright, let's head back to Walk You In!
Like, I hate when characters are so oblivious to shit. If it was me, I'd be like, okay, ladies, listen up. Who's the only one who wears the fucking mask? God damn it! She's gonna get really angry. Oh my god. Look at his hip. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see? That was the mask that was in the art. It's the true mask. He is the true fucking Adeptus. Like, all of the Adeptus have split colored hair. Look at his hair. Look at his fucking hair. Look at the fucking blue. What the fuck? Get angry. I'm gonna get so angry. I'm gonna fucking rage. Oh my god. Ah! Just come down on a small child. Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to kill you horribly, really. It was an accident. Ah! Say that as I sound like a fucking psycho. I didn't mean to kill you. I do that a lot when I'm playing as her. I just suddenly come down without notice, so... I like how you can still hear the Sealy in the loading screen. They haven't fixed that. It's not a big deal. Oh! Yeah. They like how it says go to quest, but aren't I already doing it? Origin. Shell market. What is this? Oh, okay. So I can use those to buy these. But how do I get them though? Same crown. That was the same thing that was offered in the Dragon Spine quest too. I like how it says not yet available. What does that mean? Do I have to do a quest to get that? Huh? What? Another thing that confuses me too is the Stand By Me one. Like, they make it sound like if you pay 1,000 you can get a character to join you. Like, do they just join you permanently, or is it like limited? Oh my god. Oh my god. Turn around. Because what are the lantern fibers I've been picking up? What do I use those for? It didn't tell me. That's what I'm so fucking confused about. I'm like, okay, what do I use them for? What? I have no reason for doing this, but you must die. Yeah!
Attack!
Sorry?
Force my blade!
Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Beat him up. 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 Apple. I'm clearly a psycho, picking apples off the ground and eating them like that. How do I not get sick and die? I used to be a hero like you, till I picked up an apple off the ground and ate it, and then got horrible pancreatitis. Okay. I don't think you would get that from eating an apple off the ground, but I'm pretty sure you would get something, maybe. Though I don't know how true that is. I'm gonna blow myself up. Ah! Oh yeah. What do you want, some of this? What do you want? 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 I noticed they added something different. If you look at my characters, underneath Shan Ling, when she had the hydro effect, she actually had a water symbol underneath her on her image, and I never noticed that. So you can tell which character is affected. It's like if I burn myself, you see the little fire symbol underneath her name up there on the picture? That was never like that before. So now I can see which character is affected by what. I think that they need to put that symbol above her head though, because it looks like it's above Chang Yun, so it looks like Chang Yun is the one who has the fire attribute, but he doesn't. I can see why though. I guess it does make sense. See, he's wet now, so the symbol appears under his name. And then if she gets wet, she has one too. And Noelle has one, and Barbara has one. All of us, we're all wet. Look at that. We're all fucking sopping. What was that? What? What? Oh. This music. Can't ascend you yet because I'm missing two things. Fuck me. Gotta work on leveling her up so I can get a thing. I'm trying to get this. That's the only reason why I'm leveling her, otherwise I probably wouldn't. Hey guy, what the fuck are you doing?
Flee at my command, foul demon!
I've seen Child hold that talisman before, like in artwork or fan art, but there's a thing on Pinterest of him holding a talisman in his hand like that, and I'm like, are they like talismans that Xiao, the true Adeptus, like he puts his power into it and normal people can use it? That's what I think it actually is.
Flee!
No, they will not.
Why won't you flee?
Because you're not a true Adeptus.
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in.
I will. I am the true hero of the world. Fire, motherfucker! Yeah. Ah. I'm far too powerful for you to withstand. Get the hell on the ground, man. How do you like this fire?
I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything?
Because your outfit fades in and out with texture. What the fuck was that?
Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that
Ah
sound
yes, the
familiar?
Get of Jue Yun free card. So that's what he was using for his exorcisms, the Get Out of Ji Unfree card.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
Now you figured out the truth that I've been telling you. Also, what is that black thing under her head? Do you see when her character model is turning, like right underneath what would be like her right ear, like behind the back of her neck? Is that her hair? What the fuck?
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow.
Dude, a true adept I would be at full power rather if they slept or not, or took a massive shit.
Were one but given another opportunity.
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
You're full of shit.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Looks like you're full of shit. Suck dick. The true Adeptus is fucking Xiao, and I won't have it any other way. Not like I really care for Xiao or anything, because I don't, but I do believe he is the real deal. And I've only met him once, and that's enough for me to say that. It's because he has the true mask. It's the only reason why I know he's the true Adeptus. No, well, that pose looks painful. I like that she has pants on underneath. I would be kind of frustrated if she didn't. Like a maid knight would not be showing skin. She'd be fucking ready for battle, full covered. That's what I want. That's what we get. That's what she is. What the hell?
Oh, it's that conqueror of demons again. No wonder.
Xiao?
I was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls.
It's the true one.
Let's see what a real Adeptus has to say.
Oh, cut me off. Sorry. Xiao.
It's you. I remember you.
I'm honored you remember me.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic.
You're so close all of a sudden.
It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Yeah, you have. But I need you to prove that you're the real one. Just come with me.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on?
She has stars in her eyes. What the fuck?
But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
I've heard about that. So what does that do exactly?
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
So Xiao is the final Yaksha.
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh...
Well, I told you the guy was a... I knew Xiao was the real one. If you would have just listened to me.
Poor Xiao!
Oh, she's gonna cry for you. We read about your past in a book. We were just reading a book called, We Read About Your Past.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna get that angry about it, why don't you just tell me yourself?
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears.
Okay then.
My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Okay, sorry for caring. What an asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
That's actually not true, and you fucking know it.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
I don't see how she was rude. She just generally expressed her concern. Xiao's the one who's being a dick here. I understand he's lived for thousands of years. He doesn't give a fuck. But, like, humans don't have feelings the way that Adeptuses do. Humans don't live for thousands of years. We have a short lifespan, so we tend to care more and appreciate the smaller things. And he needs to realize that, so it's kind of on him.
Well, come on then.
He's easily persuaded.
Yeah. You've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Oh.
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Don't look at me like that. I was just letting you finish. I don't think I need to talk to you again, do I? Man, the way he's staring at me is weird. With his outfit design, he gives me a feel of like fucking Sasuke from Naruto, and I hate it. That's kind of why a part of me wants to slap him, because that's what his design reminds me of. Because in Shippuden, Sasuke had like that purple rope-like texture on his outfit. I have a scroll of him on my fucking wall, so I look at the scroll that I have Sasuke, Gaara, Deidara, and Naruto on it. And, like, that design of Sasuke reminds me a lot of Xiao. Same white with the purple and the purple braided bullshit.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
Can you give me a minute to take in where we are right now? Okay. Apparently we are on a platform above some fog that's probably not really true.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma.
That's the most prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. It really is, though. Wow. Huh.
You must remain calm.
Oh.
Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Well, I almost just did. I'm sorry. I'm a human. What do you want? When he says bygone, it makes me think of that fucking voice that Kenshin Uesugi had in fucking Sengoku Basara 3 Samurai Heroes, where he's like, it makes me think of bygone days. Like, he has like that deepness in his voice. A lot of people did not like Kenshin's English voice. It was kind of weird in my opinion. That's what that reminded me of just now.
Evil conqueror.
Why would you do that? What? It was so fast. Oh my god, fuck, what are you doing? So quest-specific effect. As a result of the buildup of divine karma in the area, Xiao will have Bane of all evil permanently activated and will constantly lose HP. Additionally, the effect of that divine karma will allow Xiao to regenerate HP when he deals damage to opponents. Okay. Oh god, I can't look around then. Where am I supposed to go? Man, he has the generic wings. I hate it. Alright, he's losing health fast though. Are you a wind type? Xiao? You are, of course. What was that? The way they loaded in just now was kind of funny. Okay. Gotta strive to be faster. Strive to be faster. Oops. Come on, Joe. Come on. Woo. It canceled. What do you want? Pull the joystick around while holding the other button with my other hand because it's just be magic right now. I gotta be faster. It's taking me too long. Oh, you have to hold it down? Is R2 you hold it? I don't know how to play this character. I'm learning though, but what the hell was that? I didn't know I held it down.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Pirates just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher.
Whoa, he
I
jumps
am
really high.
aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So, fine. Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
I told you he was a fraud from the beginning. It's kind of really frustrating then. Ah. Maybe I don't hold it down. He jumps oddly high though. You wouldn't think he does, but it's so floaty. I'm not used to that. I'm really not. I'm not used to characters being able to leap up a fucking mountain. Fast, shall be faster. That life drain, boy. Woo! I've always been fascinated by the moon though. I have a strong affinity for it. It calms me down. But I shouldn't stare at it because he's dying fast. I don't have time to stare right now. Fuck me. I always stare at the moon a lot in video games. I do the same in real life too. Sorry? Well, you can jump high. Is that like a permanent thing he has? Because I don't have him unlocked as a player character, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. It's neat if that is a permanent feature. I need to stop. He's like overpowered as shit though. Could it be that Xiao is a broken character? Is he really broken? Huh. Or is this the way he's intended to be? I don't know. Is this intended? Is this intended? Oh, you fucking abyss mage. Son of a bitch. Focus on the smaller guys for now, I guess. Stop healing him. Stop that.